Hey everyone, thank you for staying and hanging out. It's Stephanie. Normally Samantha starts us off, but she was having technical difficulties, so I decided to go in, and what we did was I logged into her account. So hopefully you are still with us, and I just wanted to start going over a little bit about Live the Dream, where I just came from. We were there 2 weeks ago. I'm Stephanie, by the way, Stephanie Butler, and it's usually Kelly and I, but during the week it's me with Samantha on Tuesdays with Tipsy Tuesdays, noon tips for your business. So we've got Samantha Wall. Sometimes we've got Charmaine on here with us. But today we're just going to kind of go over an event I went to. It was called Live the Dream. It was Live the Dream 6. We went to Live the Dream 5 and Live the Dream 6. I know a lot of you may not know what that is, Live the Dream. We just went to go to Live the Dream. Live the Dream is actually an annual event put on by MLSP, which it's kind of like a family reunion of a bunch of entrepreneurs who are out there as part of the MLSP community, coming together to learn new business ideas to, pretty much take care of their business on the back end so they could be out there serving other people. Tools, tricks, tips, minds, motivation, things like that. Live to Dream is basically a generic pitch-free safe zone and breeding ground for us, network marketers and business owners, to be successful marketers today. Isn't that what we want? The experience was awesome. The first year we went, I was kind of new to it. I didn't really understand what was going on. MLSP is just so much online marketing and education. We got into it because I wanted to find a way to market our business. That they have a CRM, step-by-step training videos, plug-and-play systems like funnels and capture pages. If you don't know what that is, it's okay. We didn't know either. And then, simple setups, and soon, in a few weeks, we'll have blogging platform that's coming out. That was something they actually announced at Live the Dream. So here at Live the Dream 6, it was much different for me because we had gone a year in our business, and we had done the things that some people might be doing now, like going out and kind of spamming everybody. So I'll say that kind of lightly for now. But really going to the Live the Dream event was about, for me, getting to see all these leaders that I've been following and learning from for the last year, and getting to really meet them in person, getting to see who's following them, being able to get around people and just mastermind. I met some really great people on my trip out there online as they were making their trip over. Carlton, my road warrior, he and I messaged together as he rode the bus and Kelly drove. And we got there, and that was great to get to meet people. But then again, there's also people that you've been meeting online who you see in the groups asking questions, and you're like, oh, thank goodness somebody else has that same question about Facebook or Twitter or whatever. So that's what that is. And I just wanted to kind of highlight some of the things that stuck out to me, and some of those leaders. Now, the event started off with Doug Fireball, and we talked about this last week a little bit. He talks about going nuclear in your business, and I know if you're out there talking to people about Live the Dream and everything, you've heard them talking about going nuclear, not like a bomb, but just nuclear into doing what it is that you do, just taking that step and emulsifying it, I guess is the word, making it bigger and grander, because his main theory, and this is what I got out of that one, was people enrolling in a home business, whether it's direct selling or recruiting, is because of one thing. They want to feel better about themselves. So what can we do with this and use this? The biggest takeaway for me was make people feel better walking away from them than they did before you came. And that was huge. And of course, Doug Fireball has been in the business for 20 plus years. So I definitely gonna go, that's why so many people are talking about this nuclear. So it's almost hard to show you that feeling that he gave you without being at a live event. And that's why, we're here sharing, because this event was nuclear for us, apparently. And then, our second speaker was Kate McShay. I went over some stuff from her last week, her not so sexy steps to success, from uncovering your ideal prospect, picking your foolproof offer of what you want to offer your prospects, driving traffic to your capture page, and then her 6-figure follow-up. And it's for real, a 6-figure follow-up. These people on stage talking, they didn't get there by putzing around and not taking action. They are making the money in their business. And it's not a little chunk of change. Oh, and by the way, these people are here, not on being paid. They're on their own dime. They got some baskets in their hotel room, sure speaking. But sometimes recognition is more than money. And at this point, where they're at, recognition is more than money. Oh, hang on just a second. Hello? Yeah. I have Samantha online. She's checking to see how it's going. We're live, Samantha. She just wanted to make sure that we're doing great and we're on. Have you tried re-registering under a different email? Okay, we'll see you on. Yeah, so everybody say hi to Samantha. Okay. All right, so moving on. She's upset because she's missing out. So I had to call and let her know. Okay. So that was her not so sexy stuff. Oh, let's see. I'm just, a little frazzled, but we're going to keep going from being delayed this morning. So this is how it goes. You just roll with it. And then I also wanted to talk next about Bill and Michelle Pescosolido. They're a training company within the platform, six-figure earners. If you want to know about Facebook, that's who you ask, Michelle. We really like them because they're a couple. And one of the biggest things we got from them is just defining each other's roles. And Kelly and I are a couple, and we work business as a team. It's finding the strengths in what you can do and what the other person can do. So if I can make the pretty pictures and Kelly can go out and post them or share or whatever it is, then why wouldn't we work on those strengths? But more with Michelle, her thing is how to sell more on Facebook without getting shut down. The key to that is building the appropriate audience. It's fun to have people on your page, right? Lots of fans, lots of fans, lots of fans. But the key is quality. So you want to create a fan page for ads so that you can run ads. You would start running ads after identifying your perfect customers, and then run ads consistently, and then run ads to engage your current followers. So all she's doing is getting people to like her page that are what she's seeking in her niche, and then getting them to, exposing herself to them many ways. So that's how she's doing it. And then she does a couple other rules, like she posts 3 to 5 times a day, responds to all comments, messages, and posts. And then she uses a rule called the 90-10 rule. 90% of your content needs to be value. And then 10% would be an offer, sale, something kind of related to your business to get their attention and, make money like we want to. So that's a little bit about her. Her trainings are amazing. I've been through them. We do have a new Facebook training we're going to be following as well. So if you want to follow along with that. And then next we had Rob Four. He's the SEO magician. He's a magician. He actually did a magic trick on stage where he made someone disappear and someone else appear inside rug. Oh, I guess it was like more like a blanket. It was really crazy, but you just had to be there to see it. So his thing is posting on purpose for a profit. So that's what you want to, start thinking about when you're posting. But the most thing he talked about was getting ranked. Now, he can help train us about getting ranked because we are part of the MLSP community. He is in there. We can go find his information. And that's the great part about it, because this is all a bunch of I don't know at this point. But we're learning, right? We're getting better and better every day. So he says to get ranked without paying, publish unique, high-end quality content. Evidenced by social media engagement. So get people to engage in your social media pages. You can get numerous authority sites linking to you. Most links must come from related sites, not competition, age, and time. So a couple of those I understand, but the great thing is when I'm ready for that, I know exactly where to go. And again, that's the power of being at an event like we were at, because all the leaders that were on stage have their own forte. And how else are you going to find those people? You're going to have to spend days and days and days seeking out, somebody you're going to connect with and somebody you want to train with. And this was one of the best ways to do that, because they got up on stage and you saw who they were. And then you could also get online and follow them, and then follow who's following them, because maybe you won't be able to connect with that leader. Some of these leaders are so huge that you're not going to be able to connect with them. So get with the other people that are following and taking their action, and just follow the leader, which kind of leads into, I want to talk about Bert Bledsoe, which is our Goat Village marketing king. We're very happy to get to hear he's getting to move to a larger home, and him and his wife are moving from Colorado. So that's very exciting. We did get to go see him once out there in Goat Village. But he is about using everything that's free to you and learning. And if you just use what you already know, go and start with that. Okay, so he says follow first to lead. Stop trying to figure it out. Just find a leader and follow what they're doing. If you like, are they over here on YouTube? Are they over here doing videos? Are they over here doing webinars? Just find the one thing that you want to focus on and learn and get good at it. Follow what that person is doing and do it. Whether, a lot of them have trainings available. So there's no excuse in that way, he says. Just follow the instructions. And then we're going to have to wrap up here soon. I don't want to take people past 12:30, but I did want to talk about one of the founders, Brian Finale. He has also a twin brother who is in the back end doing a lot of the, computer technical things. And I got to sit and have a really great talk with him as well. It was actually very humbling, but we'll talk more about that on another, that's a whole other mindset call that we could talk about. But Brian Finale calls MLSP homegrown leaders and teaching that money is the exchange for value. People aren't going to pay you and give you money just because you said so. They're training us to be out there and be valuable. And we all have a passion for something, and we found it as a value. So we need to go out there and show it as a value as well. So that's kind of just showing us how to do that. And then let's see. Right now, I want to talk about just one more little thing with Brian. He announced, and I talked about it earlier, a blogging platform. Now, last year when we went to Live the Dream 5, we got pre-access to their CRM, which is their customer relationship management system. And that's what we really originally went out seeking for when we found MLSP as our hub in learning how to build our business, but it wasn't there. Because of everything that was in there, We just knew that that's what was it. And when we had already been out looking for something and we went to an event and that was given to us, that was huge. And that system alone, it's worth more than what we're getting, what we're paying just for the training and everything else. So I didn't think this year they would do something like that, but I don't know if anybody's ever said anything to you about having a base for all your content, but blogging's where it's at. And nobody can take it away from you. You could be posting on any social media, YouTube, everything, but if you don't have a hub to put your content that someone can't take from you, then there's really not you don't really have a great place to keep your business. And we want to keep all our work. So this year they announced a blogging platform with WordPress in the back end. Now, I'm getting pretty emotional about this because if anybody's ever tried to build a blog and keep everything up to date, you know that it gets a little crazy. What if we could just have something where we put our information in, it stayed up to date? Well, they're giving it to us. In about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we're going to be able to put in 3 different things and plug and play into our brand new blog. We can't wait. And we're really grateful for the opportunity to get to utilize this software and within the MLSP community. So we're going to be sharing that as well. So if you're into blogging and you're really wanting to get to know that, we're going to be acquiring that and sharing our content for that too. So I know I'm getting really serious, and it's supposed to be tipsy, but it's huge for you to be able to have someone else just hosting that one little thing that you don't have to worry about anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I will have some videos for you later on. I'll try to summarize each one of these, and that's about it. I'm sorry we didn't get to have Samantha on and got you guys a little behind on schedule, but let me check here and see if anybody had any questions. Oh. We're having a little bit of, last night we were in and out with our internet here. I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, we got a few more minutes. So let me just flip through here and just pull something up and see if I have something. Oh, when I said getting better and better, that is something that we chanted, and that was something we really did start off Live the Dream with, is, you know, being told that we needed to tell ourselves we're getting better and better. It doesn't matter if you've taken a couple step back, you've taken a step forward, taken a couple step back, you're getting better and better every day. And if you don't believe that, just start saying it. Just start saying it. Instead of saying, you know, I can't do that, or I couldn't do that, or I don't know how. Well, I'm getting better and better. I'll get, you know, I'll be able to do that soon. I'll be able to do that. It's just, don't compare yourself to other people. There's people who have been out there doing it for many years. We met some people that had been in the business for 10 years. Now we've only been into it almost 2 years, and they struggled for that long. And finally they started going out and seeking the help and found the mindset of MLSP, and actually are getting better and better and believing it. And we all can too. So that's kind of what I wanted to wrap up with. I have been doing a lot of mindset, and if you're interested, I could share some of the books that I've been reading. Just give me a quick shout out. And I guess we'll see you next week, because the clock is at 12:30, and go find us on Tipsy Tuesday on Facebook, and we can do some more interacting there. Thanks. Talk to you later.